everybody, Wes McDonald here, and welcome to another episode of West Wonders. Have you ever wondered, once the pandemic is finally out of our lives for good, thank you vaccine, exactly what remote work innovations will remain, if any? Will everybody pour back into the office? Will the water cooler once again be the hub of where the real business gets done? And will remote offices the world over once again be the stuff of science fiction and lore? Maybe companies will elect to keep a certain portion of their workforce remote. Maybe a certain person of the workforce will beg and plead not to have to come back to the office in the first place. You know I love numbers, so let's take a look at a few. According to a study done by our friends at Harvard Business School, an interview of over 1,800 business leaders suggested that at least 16% of employees will continue to work from home for at least 2 days a week, long after the pandemic has gone bye-bye. Future Forum Research interviewed 4,700 knowledge workers, and they said that only 12% of them wanted to come back to the office and would prefer a hybrid remote office model going forward. Well, of course, we live in a polarized age, and what would a study be without a study to say exactly the opposite? Looks like commercial real estate firm JLL surveyed 2,033 office workers, and they say that 3 out of 4 want to come back to the office. Not that a commercial real estate firm would ever have a bias one way or the other, correct? Just head over to the description of this video after you subscribe, of course, and let me know if you want to go back to the office on one hand to hang with your corporate peeps in person, or if you'd rather stay home working in sweatpants and chill into the cool vibes of Kenny G because you want more time just to do you. Most companies who care about staying in business during the pandemic have flexed and adapted, making sure that home office workers have the same or similar tool sets to the ones that they had in the office prior to the pandemic. It took a lot of sweat and panic to get to a state where remote work was functional and didn't scare everybody involved. And now that all that work's been perfected, how much of that is going to remain? One of the things that we're doing all the time, every day, is video conferencing. You know, the truth be told, for myself, I've had more face-to-face meetings with my clients and partners in this last year, the pandemic, than I've had probably in the last 5 years when I was doing regular business visits. That's true. I get to see people more often, albeit virtually. You know, instead of just picking up the phone, we send video conference links and get an opportunity to see these people. And as many of you know, if you remember me as the Wolverine guy, I understand it was a bit of a shock to see me with a shaved head and a more rotund stay-at-home physique, but I gotta tell you, I love being able to see people's faces, even if it's just virtually. Do you, like me, appreciate the ability to keep up with people from the comfort of your home without the hassle of a commute and having to wear pressed pants and shoes? Or do you really miss being able to visit people in the flesh in their physical offices, sporting your smart outfits and perfectly coiffed hairdos? You tell me. You know, one of the industries I serve is the office equipment channel, and the pandemic has been anything but good for them. They sell machines that print paper, and while there's been a decided lack of interest in printers or paper when people are working from home. Working from home has changed business workflows, and I wonder how much of that will return to normal when offices are once again fully functional. I've heard some people say that most of the pages that were printed will return, and I've heard others say that those pages will remain in the trees and the forest the world over, giving us better air to breathe and beautiful vistas to enjoy. I don't know, what do you think? Which old workflows will return and which ones will take up residence with the dodo and the dinosaurs? You tell me. I have worked in a remote office for almost 20 years. Now that's not to say that I've been locked up on my own for all that time. I travel generally quite a lot. Conferences, trade shows, client visits, quarterly business reviews, sometimes visiting HQ. But am I a minority? Do most people need to be in an office to be able to get satisfaction from their work lives? Please take some time to leave your comments and ideas, because the reason Wes wonders is because he's looking for answers to hard questions. Your answers could make a big difference in my own professional journey, as well as that of a lot of other people. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button and make me happy and never miss another episode. If you've got questions you think I should wonder about, make sure you leave those too. A big thanks for watching today. Until next time, keep wondering.